I'm Tom Laney. I'm playing Bernard Nightingale.
I'm Zach Daly, and I'm playing Valentine Coverley.
I am Melissa Miller, and I am playing Hannah Jarvis.
My name is Alec, Gallardo, and I'm playing Septimus Hodge.
My name is Matt Russo, and I'm playing Ezra Chater.
Well, Tom Stoppard wrote Arcadia, and it's a really neat blend of two time periods, early 1800s and 1990s, in which the latter period characters therein are researching the life and scandals of the former period, and so you get to, as the audience, see those scandals play out and then see the later characters misinterpret them, and there's intrigue and drama. And
after the first rehearsal, I didn't see these three for 2-3 weeks at all, unless they would randomly come in because they were called after us. It's an interesting dynamic to watch the parallels between the two times and see what they get surprisingly right about our time period and what they get hilariously wrong.
It's also fascinating to see the character parallels between them. So like in the play, if you pay attention, a lot of the lines that are set in the 1809 and 1812 time period are actually almost verbatim repeated in the 1993, like full sections of lines, different context, different meaning, but the same lines are used. And it's really fascinating that this discussion of what time means throughout the whole play.
It's kind of like, and I think Stoppard has used to describe Arcadia before as like a Back to the Future, looking at the two parallels and like how each one affects the other.
And that, going off that kind of idea that there are no new ideas.
Yeah.
That ideas keep bouncing around forever and ever, and every time we think it's an amazing new discovery, but it's been thought of 100 years ago.
Septimus blatantly says that in the show.
Right.
Yeah.
And our characters are constantly out talking about how trivial it all is. I think we all have different like monologues about the triviality of everything, which really plays into the determinism that emerges through the discussion of chaos theory, and it's just it all plays in.
Everything goes into the mix.
As far as the set, it's just, especially this one, it's such a beautiful set. The color and the I guess like the aesthetic feel of it has looked really awesome.
And I know that the designer, Professor Matt Schleif, he took the time to draw out the entire layout of the house and the garden, because it's a full estate called Sidley Park, full estate. And he drew out the whole estate and picked what room in the house it was and chose the angle. And so that's why when you see the show, it's at such an odd angle. And actually, if you look at the very front of the stage, it just into the audience, like 4 inches. And he put so much thought and effort into it, and for hopefully that you don't notice it at all. That's the ultimate goal, is that it's just part of what you're watching. Rick Reeves, the lighting designer, he actually used gobos or patterns in the light of windows that shine on the back of the room. So it's the full effect is there. Yeah. It's really quite stunning.
And it's really neat how the different layers of design have come together to really make it's a single room, but it feels part of something so much larger. It doesn't just feel like just a little room. It feels like you get the sense of the grandness of this entire house.
And making it timeless, because it has to be, because it spans both time periods, and we as the 1993 cast are inhabiting what was historically inhabited by the 1800s. The cast of Arcadia and Texas Tech School of Theater and Dance would like to invite you to come see Arcadia on November 19th through 22nd. Shows are at 8 p.m., except on Sunday, which is at 2. See you then.
Cheers!
You're all fired.